Hi, my name is Travis Zambezi, principal at Lawler Middle School. We have had a fantastic fall semester and I'm extremely proud of our staff and students. Please enjoy this fall update brought to you by our 8th grade broadcast students.
Hey legendary parents, I'm Megan.
And I'm Sanjana.
Here are our Lawler fall updates.
Our students have been putting a lot of time and effort into their studies. They have made so many accomplishments so far.
Let's go look at our grade level updates with Rosine, Yash, and Sanjana.
We need to evaluate what's going around us all the time, and if we're not able to do that, then we're not able to make informed decisions. Science teaches us how to make those decisions based on the information that we have around us.
Ooh, ILA definitely benefits students in everyday life. No matter what job you choose in the future, you're going to have to read and you're going to have to write and analyze information, making inferences, drawing conclusions.
Without history, we wouldn't know our past, we wouldn't know how we can prepare for our present, and then also it helps us decide how to make good decisions and good choices in our society for our future.
I think one of the biggest benefits of math for students in everyday life is the problem-solving approach. So much of our math classes now, we're going away from is the answer right or wrong, and more so asking students to explain how they got to their answer, what their thoughts were behind their answer, defending their answer, and showing us the skills they use to get to that answer.
I have seen some beautiful improvement in critical evaluation and the way that they approach a problem, to where at first they were kind of scared to try, but now we're really moving forward and they're taking chances.
Students in all grade levels are working in AECs, so they're writing assertions, text evidence, and commentary. Learning to embed text evidence is challenging, and that's something that they're working on in all grade levels, and continuing with those assertions and that commentary to back up their text evidence. So just continuing with critical thinking skills, embracing the challenge, and communicating with their peers as they do that.
Okay, some accomplishments that students have made so far is in 6th grade in World Cultures, students were able to bring a culture bag to class, and so they got to bring artifacts from home that best represent them and their culture. In 7th grade, students have participated in an augmented reality about the Alamo. And then in 8th grade, another accomplishment that 8th grade has come to is the Constitutional Convention, and so they were assigned to be delegates and able to debate things back and forth.
Our students are really developing their future ready skills, and one of the biggest ones we're working on in math right now is communication. The Lawler math department is working really hard creating more lessons that create student discourse in the classrooms. Our goal is really to get that student discourse where our kids are not just communicating the right answer, but also communicating step by step how they got the answers, so that their communication could help teach another student who isn't necessarily understanding the material.
More information is coming soon.
I'm just so excited for STEAM night.
What is STEAM night?
Let's go take a look.
Hey Legends, I'm here to talk to you about this amazing night we're going to have December 17th, STEAM night. Last year, STEAM night had over 300 students participate and 1,000 guests. It was an amazing event. This is not for a grade, it's not a competition, it's just for the love of learning. So if you have something you're interested in science, technology, engineering, the arts, math, definitely register for this event. You don't want to miss out. You can talk to your science teachers, you can sign up with your electives. We have a great website for more information about this event. Registration is until December 4th. So I hope everyone registers for this great event. You're going to love it. It is amazing.
Now do you know what STEAM night is?
Yes, I know. I'll be there. Save the date, December 17th from 6 to 7:30 p.m.
Personally, I'm more interested in the math and science team and how hard they've worked.
Let's take it to Aditi and Harshini with Miss Korea on updates of the math and science team.
Math and Science Team is a club where our legends can compete against one another in 4 different tests: Number Sense, General Math, Calculator, and Science.
Number Sense is a mental math test that students will take in 10 minutes to see how many of the 80 questions they can answer and get right.
General Math is a math test that uses different logical questions and tricks. You can show your work on this test, and there are 50 questions with 40 minutes to do them all.
Calculator is an 80-question exam that students are given only 30 minutes to do. This test requires practice on the calculator, knowledge of a few crucial formulas, and much speed and intensity.
Science is a 50-question exam that is solved in 40 minutes. The test focuses on the science subjects learned in the middle school or high school level.
Lawler will be hosting a meet during December, so students can compete against one another for a spot on the spring team. After being selected for the spring team, Legends will be able to compete against other schools for ranks. The highest ranking Legends will be selected for the state team, where Lawler will compete against other TMSCA schools in Texas. Last year, our math and science team got second in state. Go Legends!
I like general math because that focuses on like the main type of math, my opinion, and you don't have to do stuff in your head, which I really like.
I'm able to like make new friends, take more tests, make new experiences and see how the test will be so I can build on that and do better in the next test.
I chose math and science team because I like doing math in general and it's fun to do.
Did you hear that?
Was that a trumpet?
I think so. Let's go find out where that came from with Anika and Sheehan.
Our legendary orchestra players just finished their first ever concert. Several of our legends also made the All-Region Orchestra, a prestigious orchestra that consists of musicians from Frisco, Plano, Prosper, and more. Our legendary band has gotten so far this year already. They have played at many things such as pep rallies and concerts. Many of our legends made a band in All-Region recently, and our school is very proud of them. Our legendary actors are working so hard to bring out productions for our school. In fact, there are 4 productions that will be ready in the spring. The artists here at LMS are so creative. These pieces are absolutely astonishing and beautiful. Many more pieces will be showcased on December 10th at the Administration Building. Our choir is singing with angelic voices. They have showcased their beautiful voices in a concert recently and will be having their winter concert on December 10th.
Recently, our legends participated in the 5K Gary Burns Run.
Let's learn more with Nigama and Nishi.
On November the 2nd, our students and staff participated in the annual Gary Burns Fun Run. The Frisco Education Foundation Gary Burns Annual 5K and Fun Run is a fun run and walk in honor of former Frisco Assistant Fire Chief Gary Burns, who died of colon cancer in 1999. Gary Burns was known for his support of students and often donated clothing, athletic equipment, money, meals, and time to help less fortunate children in our community.
So my dad owned a convenience store on Main Street called Snappy Jack, and it's still there today. People would say when they first moved to Frisco that my dad was the first one that they met, because back then Snappy Jack was the only convenience store in Frisco. He was involved with city council, and then he also started as to volunteer at the fire department, where he worked his way up to assistant fire chief before he died. And so through the fire department, he would go to the schools and teach fire safety before the fire safety plan.
Lawler Middle School came first in participation for Gary Burns, and our staff came in overall second as well.
I can't believe that football and volleyball season have come to an end.
It was a great season though, and both sports have improved a lot.
Shakti, Harshith, Aryan, and Arya had the behind the scenes.
Both 8th grade volleyball and 7th grade volleyball had a great season this year. They both expanded their knowledge on how to play volleyball and how to work as a team.
Part of volleyball season was getting to work with the girls for a second year in a row. as well as just the amount of fun that we have when we all get together and play and have practice, and as well as our successes, our big games against Griffin and Wester, our win against Hunt this past week, and just when we really show how we can play and we do our jobs, it's a great feeling for a coach, and I love these girls. I've had them for 2 years. It's been really fun for me. So.
Get a good foundation, and then to take that on to 8th grade and then into high school and beyond. Part about coaching girls volleyball is just to get them involved and getting them excited about volleyball and being a part of a huge family that we have here. An excellent job. We didn't get as many wins as we wanted to get, but I think we have a good foundation for them for next year with 8th grade, and then hopefully they make it to the district tournament.
It was super fun. It was my first year playing tackle football, and I learned a lot about the game.
It made me a lot more athletic than I was before this, and it helped out with my speed, and also it gave me like qualities that I didn't have previous to football.
We scored our first touchdown against Van Deventer.
I think in a way they were a winning record. That's what we always hope to achieve. At the end of the day, you always want to go out there with the mindset as like a coach and player that you're going to win every game. So anytime that you lose one, you always feel like maybe the world's about to end, but it's really not that. It's not that big. I think at the end of the day, our expectations were met. I think each and every player on our team grew as an individual and as an athlete, and that's all you can ask for as a coach. So I'm very proud of our program right now. Just the whole entire commitment from everybody on our program, that was the biggest shock, and I'm very proud of it, very proud.
That's our fall updates, folks, and thanks for watching.
And remember,
we are legends.
See you next time.